Hello and welcome to today's cryptocurrency technical analysis, where I'm going to be going through Litecoin and going over the targets that I have on this coin to the upside, and where we could be looking at a potential intraday support from here on out on the Litecoin chart. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you really enjoy the video, and we'll also be covering the burning question on many people's lips right now of, is it a good time to short Litecoin? I'll be giving you my answer to that in this video. So, without further said or do, let's begin. Litecoin. One that I hold very close to my heart. As you all know, we've been trading Litecoin very well. Well, here we're going to begin, where we can obviously see we had this really big impulse to the upside. We got our retracement and we got our secondary impulse to the upside, each time from the low to the high to the low, back up to the high of the channel, where we were consolidating for a few days at the high of the channel before breaking through the top of the channel. Somewhat similar to Bitcoin now. But Litecoin, I think, is even more bullish than Bitcoin. But, you know, we had this consolidation below resistance. We form our period of higher lows and, you know, straight through the level. You can also see, which was a really good heads up that we were going to be breaking this, is when you look obviously when you look over on Litecoin, and what we can see is that period of consolidation that we had, you had absolutely crazy massive bullish divergences. You had massive bullish divergences. You had this build up of just like the high increasing delta and open interest during the move, and this was, you know, like the contenders and champions watching this, like I taught you in the last TPO video, this is the recipe of consolidation under resistance. You're very likely to break to the upside. This is why we love technical analysis, because that's exactly what happened. We broke to the upside. So we broke through that big $360 level that was keeping us down for a few days. And now we are clearly through that, trading at about $400 at the time of the recording. Obviously, ladies and gentlemen, this is last time I spoke about this in the public video was, a few weeks ago now. While Litecoin was still only trading at $260. So that was my video called Litecoin Ready to Moon, and the amount of messages from people that I've received that have made insane amount of money off of this is incredible. Of course, only paper money, but people very happy with their paper money on the demo account gains, because good learning experience for them, I suppose. And yeah, sky's the, I've been saying like sky's the limit on this, but what do we mean by this? So first question of, is it a good time to short Litecoin? That's the easiest question for me to answer, and my opinion is absolutely not. I have zero interest in trying to short this. I am personally really bullish on Litecoin, if you didn't already know. And so yeah, the first question of, is this a good, it's like I wrote on Twitter here, like, there are some major amazing altcoins to be trading right now, but specifically Ethereum is still absolutely amazing. Litecoin is still another amazing one. On EOS, of course, it had that retracement now as well. So, you know, they're really good altcoins. So, of course, I'm not going to short a Litecoin when I think it looks amazing on the midterm. So that's the first easy question for me to answer. Is this a good short on Litecoin? Absolutely, for me, no. But, hey, where am I looking towards then? Well, we actually have, so this is the thing, like Litecoin right now, you know, hitting and around all-time highs. That means there's clearly not much resistance to the upside. Well, there isn't any. If you're in an all-time high, you don't build resistance up. You generally, you know, you reach a level of, say, Fibonacci extension, you form a range, and that's where you look for your fair value. And if you start to, you know, see decreases in volume, for example, then you're generally going to come back and back test your old range, you know? So that's the way that we can look to trade all-time highs. And you know, we're currently $399, so $400 is our psychological region of resistance that we're at right now. No, I think we can all agree on that. But do we think this is a technical level of confluence? No, it's more of a psychological. So what we can say is our next big technical level to the upside is actually $450. Okay, so you might want to write this down, about $450, and I'm doing this by looking at the Litecoin BTC pair and like working out the increase in price that we would see to reach, you know, and then equating that back to the USD pair, and it would bring us to around $450, $460, which is about a 10 to 15% increase from where we are here. So that's my next target to the upside. But again, this is, you don't want to view this like set in stone. This can have some leeway. I'm definitely still not short at that price point. We would have to see how the consolidation goes there. You know, if you consolidate there for a few days and then you break down from the low of the range, offers a potential short-term short trade. I would not think of that as a swing trade, but it doesn't, and do get a potential short-term trade of a short. But yeah, I'm much more interested in the longs. And now we have an intraday support, obviously coming back to if we back test this old channel resistance as support, we could say that we have support now on Litecoin around $360 for a nice intraday level. So that's really how I think we can look at this. We have where we are right now at $400. We have the resistance, which is pretty, I don't want to say it's a big resistance per se, but it's a technical level around $450, $460 above us. So this is a nice area to look for the next potential range. And if we drop down from here, then we got now $360 as a support. So I think, honestly, I just think Litecoin is one of these altcoins which was totally forgot about. It was really a project that only 2 months ago nobody had interest in, and now suddenly we're trading at $400. Everybody's interested in the altcoin. Everybody wants to long altcoin. Everybody wants to get involved on it. But haven't I told you this before, that the smart trader is accumulating at the lows? And now it's like the rat race, essentially, of everybody wanting to FOMO into Litecoin. We're literally at an all-time high, the highest it's been in years, and now everyone wants to buy it. Now everybody wants to get involved. Even a few weeks ago, while we were trading at $250, we were recognizing that Litecoin's ready to explode, and this is the time to accumulate. This is the time to buy in before really you get these massive increases. Like, you have to. The one thing that I would say is, like, do you want to buy today at $401? I mean, personally, I think we're going higher, but it still doesn't equate necessarily to a good buy at $402, does it? Because you're literally buying into all-time highs. You kind of want to wait for the back tests, and people are going to say, oh, I want to just get in, I don't want to wait for the back test. Well, there's been plenty of opportunities to buy this. Even if you were buying like consolidation under resistance, that you have to remember, this has had several back tests, has had several moves to the downside even during the rise. So you do have to remember that there will be opportunities, plenty of opportunities to come. On this one, I truly believe so. But for now, I do think it looks bullish, and it does look like we're going to be pushing up. Should we get our back test, we know our level of support, which is pretty important level of support, obviously the weekly all the way back down there at 223. But we got the channel back test as support next, around $360. We got our target to the upside. And, we have to, ladies and gentlemen, we absolutely have to, because people are going to say, how on earth did the Litecoin bull market start out of nowhere? And as we say, Elon Musk started the dogecoin bull market. I think we can safely agree on that. He had a high level of influence on the Doge bull market, but now Doge market is heading down, and Litecoin is the new star of the show. And why did the Litecoin bull market begin? As we all know, ladies and gentlemen, the Litecoin bull market began because of CC Pool. The day CC Pool started to buy Litecoin on the 25th of March was the day the bull market started on Litecoin. So this is why you want to take note of the levels that we are trading on Litecoin, because we are the people that started the Litecoin bull market. 25th of March, the day CC Pool started to get involved. 25th of March, the day the bull market begun for Litecoin. And if that isn't a cool and a half, I really do not know what is. But yeah, that was the day, 25th of March. The day the bull market started on Litecoin, the day CC Pool bought Litecoin. That's why you want to be aware of the levels that we are looking at here for the paper trades that you are undertaking, of course. And what we're looking for here is around $450 as our region of next resistance, $360 is support. Obviously, we have to emphasize very much so that we are just talking about demo and paper trade accounts, so you don't really want to put any, we're not giving any financial advice at all. So you do have to do your own research, past results, just read the legal disclaimer here. Entertainment, educational video only. That's really, really, really important. You truly understand. And with that legal disclaimer out of the way, now you've understood that. We're talking about these potential targets to the upside for our paper accounts, and the potential downside targets for where we could look to buy some more paper money off of this. And this is exactly how I'm trading, still with the same perspectives as I had when I first bought it on the 25th of March. Again, the reason why I emphasize this so much, and I really want to get this in your brain, is because when we were buying this on the day of the absolute low, the day the bull market begun on Litecoin, is that we were buying this at the absolute lows, yeah? So while there was no interest in the coin, while nobody was interested in buying Litecoin, and now we are talking about, after a rise in price of nearly 140% in just over 1 month, which is crazy when you think about it. Now everybody's talking about Litecoin. Now everybody wants to get involved. But smart money does accumulate at the lows. Smart money is not jumping into it here with as much eagerness as they had down at the bottom, you know. So you just got to bear that in mind when it comes to trading altcoins. You do want to generally wait for these retracements. You might think they're never going to come, but guess what? They will come. I personally feel we're in a wave 3 to the upside here on Litecoin, which obviously does suggest there's more upside to come before we get our wave 4 retracement. But that wave 4 retracement will come. That's a given. So, you know, I don't really suggest you FOMO into this, but I do see for some nice potential. Again, that next support, we know where we have our next potential support. If we do get acceptance into that range, then obviously we could be looking back down towards $310, $320. But let's take it level to level, step at a time, okay? Don't want to get too carried away to the downside as of yet. You know, we're talking about local intraday perspectives. If you would like my perspective on a medium-term time frame, where we're talking about, you know, a few months into the future, last night in the Champions live stream, I actually went through Ethereum, Litecoin, DOT. What else did we go through? Tezos, EOS. I think these were the ones that we went through last night. So I went through those altcoins last night and went really in depth on them, went through setups with the entries, the stop loss, and the take profit. So I went pretty in depth and gave a setup at the end of it. So if you're interested in the altcoin setups in real hardcore depth, then that's obviously available for the champions. If you wanted to know I was buying it on the 25th, I gave that to all the champions as well. I think people are very content with the amount of paper money that they've made on that. You know, great learning experience. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want this video to go on forever. I'm just going to say, if you have enjoyed, smash the likes right now. Smash the like button. Get that to over 1,000 likes, and I will bring you next an Ethereum analysis. Again, Ethereum is another one that we've traded absolutely amazingly. So if you want to know the next levels CC Pool are trading on Ethereum, smash the likes, get it to over 1,000, and I'll bring you an Ethereum video. And again, we got to end with it. Where is it? Yes. When CC Pool gives a level, it gets respected. So if you want to know the next respected level on Ethereum, smash the likes. And once again, as we're going to end with, this Litecoin trade went exactly as predicted. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you have really enjoyed this one. Hope that you're enjoying the trading environment right now with altcoins absolutely smashing it. I absolutely am. Hope you have a brilliant day. That's me signing out. Goodbye. Cheers.